All right. What's going on, everyone on YouTube? NES Ruler. I thought we'd do a Blockbuster last day pickup video. Tomorrow is their last day. Well, it's actually today, but because it's Friday night, or Saturday morning, Friday night. But everything was $1 today, 99 cents. So, you know, there hasn't been 99-cent stuff at Blockbuster since Memorial Day 2 years ago at that huge sale that everybody picked out on. But, you know, I grabbed about, 20 or so titles, about 9 Blu-rays, and let's get into it. But I want to talk about Spring Breakers first. I saw that movie last night. That movie was fucking insane. I mean, I really haven't seen a movie like that in a really long time, and if you guys want to see a refreshing movie, go fucking see Spring Breakers, because that movie was fucking insane, and I highly recommend it to anybody that's looking for a wild, crazy-ass movie. I mean, I haven't seen more tits in a freaking theatrical movie in a long-ass time, so I highly recommend everyone go see Spring Breakers, because it was fucking insane, and I actually wrote something on it, and I posted it here on YouTube in a link, and some of you guys actually read it. I really appreciate that. I never really wrote anything like that before. So hopefully maybe I'll do some more stuff about that. And I'll put the link down below if you guys want to read it. It's nothing special. I know it has a whole bunch of fucking grammar errors, because I wrote it at like 3 o'clock in the morning. But enough about Spring Breakers. Go fucking see it. I'm going to talk about my Blu-rays now. These were all 99 cents. First one we got is a movie I've actually been wanting to see for a really long time, and I've never seen it, and I know they're making a sequel, and everybody liked it. And that's Insidious. I know they're making a sequel out of this, and I actually heard this movie is really fucking good for a pure garbage for kids under 13, aka PG-13 movie, so I'm really curious to watch this one. And for $1, more than happy to pick it up and add it to my collection for a blind buy. We got Middleman. I know this is like $4 at Fry's, but I figured I'd grab it for $1. It's an alright movie. Not the best, but it's interesting to look at the porno business when it's getting its start on the internet. We got For Greater Glory. I know I picked this up on DVD at one of the other Blockbusters when they were going out for $1, but I figured I'd grab the Blu-ray. Why not for $1? I heard it's not the best movie, but I figured for $1. Why the fuck not? I add to the collection. Next we have Bernie. This movie's fucking awesome. I saw this in theaters. Loved it. I thought Jack Black should have got a lot more press than what he did. And Linklater did an awesome job directing this. It's a fantastic movie. Definitely check it out if you want a good laugh. It has Linklater all over it, so it's really good. Highly recommend you check out Bernie. We got a Symphony for Delicious. I really had no idea what this was about, but I figured I'd grab it for $1 because it was about like a wheelchair rock and roll, and I thought that sounded pretty badass. And it's directed by fucking Bill Ruffalo, so yeah, I'm gonna see how shitty that is gonna be, but for $1, I figured I'd grab it. Next we have Fly Paper, put out by IFC. Two people like rob a bank or something at the same time. It's supposed to be really funny and shit like that. It's put out by IFC, so for $1, I figured why not just grab that. Got one of my favorite movies of the 21st century. Not as good as fucking There Will Be Blood, but it's definitely on the top 10 best movies from 2000 until now. And that's Babel. I thought this movie should have won Best Picture in 2006/2007. I thought it was just a very brilliantly shot movie, and I thought it should have won Best Picture, but of course, I think that was the year Slumdog won. Yeah, I think that's the year Slumdog won, but this movie is fucking awesome. If you guys want a beautifully shot story about 3 people at different places at the same time, check out Babel. It's fucking brilliant and really good. For $1, I'm so happy to have it in my collection. Next we have A Prophet. I've actually never seen this movie, and it's gotten a whole bunch of press back in 2009. It was nominated for Best Foreign Film and has all these awards on the back of it from, you know, pretty credible people. It's not like fucking Fox or something, you know. It's Peter Travers and John Anderson from Wall Street Journal, and it has, you know, all these pretty well-known people. So I've heard it's supposed to be really great. It's supposed to be like a foreign Godfather, I've heard, but for $1, cannot wait to watch this one. I heard more than good things. This is a French movie, so that should be good. And yes, I picked up Mutant Chronicles. This magnet, I couldn't leave it on the shelf for $1, even though it's probably terrible. I thought it was interesting, you know, trying to capture the last resources on Earth, post-apocalyptic type of shit. I just picked it up for John Malkovich, even though he's probably only in it for about 3 seconds, but that's Mutant Chronicles. So those are the 9 Blu-rays I picked up for $1 a piece. I mean, I'm probably going to go back there again today. Maybe grab some more. They really didn't have that much more I was interested in. But let's get into the 10 DVDs I picked up as well. I picked up Madison Country. It's put out by Image. Kind of has a pork chop mask ripoff type thing. Yeah. The one bad thing about buying used is, you probably can't see it, but it's scratched shit. But I have a machine for that. I just need to order some more buffing pads, and we should be good to go. But I thought this looked pretty cool. You know, cool killer on the back, and I don't know. I'm really curious about this one. Next we have Mary and Max. This is a claymation type movie like Wallace and Gromit and the Pirates of Misfit Bay and all those movies. So, I mean, it just looks fucking brilliant. And I just love the claymation on the back. I think it just looks really fucking good. And I know it's on Blu-ray, but I figured for $1, I wasn't going to leave it behind. Put out by IFC again. Looks really fucking good. And I cannot wait to watch this one either. We got The Last Days. This is about Kurt Cobain, of course. Yep, this one's pretty fucked. Pretty fucked as well, but it shall play and go on the shelf and never be watched again. But I figured, whatever. Next we have Feast 2. I have the first Feast on Blu-ray, and I don't think Feast 2 and Feast 3 got a Blu-ray release. But we want you to check out the Feast sequels, so I figured for $1, I'll check it out. Next we have another movie I've been wanting to watch for a very long time, and I heard it's more than good, and it's directed by Steven Soderbergh, and that's Che. This is another IFC movie. This is part 1. I'm going to have to find part 2 or something on eBay, but for $1, I figured why not. This is like a 4-hour epic. Awesome. I heard nothing but good things about this movie, and Soderbergh's always good, so cannot wait to watch this one. Blockbuster exclusive. I hate that shit, but it will always remind me about Blockbuster whenever I look at it, so. I picked up Nitro Circus. I figured, okay, I'll give it a shot. You know, Jackass is probably my favorite thing ever. So I figured, okay, I'll give Nitro Circus a shot. It's PG-13. It's not going to be Jackass, but I heard it's not that bad. So for $1, I'll give Travis Pastrana, however the fuck you pronounce his name, a shot. Has a Steve-O interview on it, but that doesn't mean jack shit. Next we have Wendy and Lucy. This movie looks really good. This is a really interesting tale about a woman and her dog who are a drifter, and this looks really, really interesting. So I definitely had to grab this one for sure. Yep, this one seems pretty brand new, so Wendy and Lucy, cannot wait to watch this. We got The Corridor. This is put out by IFC Midnight, of course. Had to grab it. IFC Midnight. They had a shit ton of IFC Midnight movies. It's kind of sad. I was looking at the shelves. It's kind of fucking sad when you're looking at the shelves and you have every fucking horror movie that your eyes come across on the shelves. I mean, they had ATM, they had Asylum Blackout, they had all these fucking movies. It fucking pisses me off that I didn't fucking wait to buy them for $1. But when I'm looking at the shelves, it's like, I have that, I have that. It's kind of hard finding movies that you don't have that are available to buy. You know, everything else that you really want, you're going to have to buy online for a high premium. So, anyway, Corridor, IFC Midnight, I don't know, maybe interesting. We got Skeleton Crew. This seems pretty interesting. Put out by Anchor Bay. I mean, that back really interested me. So, Skeleton Crew, really interesting. Put out by Anchor Bay. And lastly, we have another IFC Midnight flick, and that's Kill List. You know, it seemed another interesting back cover on there. So, that's Kill List. So, that is everything that I picked up from Blockbuster, guys. Like I said, I'm going to miss the fucking place. It's been there forever, and it's not, I'm going to drive past it, and it's not going to be there. It's going to really, really suck, but I guess that's life. And I hope that everyone that's still working at Blockbuster is able to keep their jobs, because losing a job is not fun. But I'm going to definitely be doing a contest very soon. I may actually just make a video after this about it, because I haven't done one in a while. You know me, I always like to give back to the community. So I'm probably going to look around and find shit that I could give to you guys and make a video and give you guys some shit. So thanks everybody for watching. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's twitter.com/NESRuler22. Post on that shit every day, like I say. I'll talk to you guys very, very, very soon.